PC Parakh, the former coal secretary, is somebody who had actually shed light on some of the irregularities possibly in these allocations. My colleague Srinivasan Jain spoke to him earlier.
PC Parakh, the former coal secretary, somebody who is described as a whistleblower who pointed out at that time, during the time of UPA 1, that allotting these blocks through the screening committee route was rife for corruption. Thank you, Mr. Parakh, for joining us. Do you feel that this order vindicates your stand?
Yes, this order does indicate my stand. If the government had taken the correct view and in 2004 itself implemented the open bidding system which the government proposes to do now, I think the coal gate wouldn't have taken place and all this controversy and litigation would not have happened.
But you know, Mr. Parakh, some would look at this and ask that, look, now it's clear that this entire process of allotment across the board was illegal and arbitrary. The Supreme Court has said that in so many words. But if you look at what is happening to the Coalgate investigation, only a very small number of coal block allotments are being probed, a small handful of FIRs have been lodged, and there's been no real serious action.
You see, there are two issues in this whole affair. Number one is investigation into the reasons why it took about 8 or 10 years to implement a decision which was taken in mid-2004.
Yes.
Now, this issue is not being investigated by CBI at all. Even Supreme Court has not directed CBI to look into this aspect of the whole gamut of the Coalgate issue. Now, that is important because people who had applied for in accordance with the policy then available, you can't really find fault with them. But people who did not implement a transparent policy,
yes,
for them no investigation has yet taken place. So I think that is one big lacuna in the way in which investigation is going on.
Right. You're
now,
saying,
so far as
you're saying that this is, I just want to underline this, you're saying that those who did not implement a transparent policy, you're talking now at the highest level of the government, you're talking about the coal ministers at that time, which also included the Prime Minister, the former Prime Minister of this country, Manmohan Singh, briefly during the period of UPA 1. You're saying that none of them so far have been brought into the ambit of Coalgate, of the Coalgate probe.
Exactly. I mean, the point I am trying to make is that people who made the mistake of following wrong policy and making wrong allocation, no action is being taken against them.
Yes.
But the companies, some of them, at least if not all of them, who followed the principles then available, the policy then available,
yeah,
they are being penalized, whereas the people who implemented a wrong policy, they are not being penalized at all.
And Mr. Parakh, now the BJP has obviously seen this as a sort of a political victory because they say that this is proof about the Coalgate scam which implicates the UPA. But this doesn't entirely let them off the hook, does it? Because a number of blocks that were allotted pre-UPA have also been cancelled, some of those during the NDA period.
That is true, but I will make slight distinction between blocks which were allotted prior to 2004 and after 2004, in the sense that there was no clear thinking before 2004 that a transparent system of open bidding should be implemented, and therefore perhaps nobody at that point of time realized that things are going wrong.
Right.
But in 2004 it was already assessed that the system is not correct, and the Prime Minister also agreed with that, and he approved a proposal that we should go through the bidding system, and yet the policy was not implemented for almost 8-10 years. So you have to make some distinction between pre-2004 and post-2004.
Okay, so you're saying it's not fair to club both in the same boat, but at the same time, Mr. Parakh, you are pointing out that the investigation has bypassed those ministers, those in the government who are responsible for implementing wrong policy and very well could be at the center of the corruption that is said to have surrounded the coal allotment. Mr. Parakh, now as far as, very quickly to ask you, as far as now the way forward is concerned, these blocks are going to be auctioned That's the new system which the government has put in place. But will there be any takers for auctions? Because remember that, and we had this conversation earlier, that initially when an auction route was tried, there weren't too many takers. It had to go down the route of first come, first served. Will things be any different today?
Yes, things will be definitely different today, because there is very large unfulfilled coal demand in the country. Number of people have to import coal, and at a cost much higher than what is possible to mine indigenously. Number two, number of coal mines which are operational and which are going to be operational are reasonably good mines, and therefore I am sure that there will be considerable interest if auction route is adopted today.